The Canes will line up here on first down and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First and goal, to try to run it in. He's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down and goal. Tight end goes in motion. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Here's the first play of the drive now, back up at the 15. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. We know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Grab near the sticks. It's Tate. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games and all those great backs they've had over the years.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground?
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Option look. It's saying, they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
H, the tight end, is complete. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 run. And the wideout goes in motion. They keep him guessing with a run. Able to fight for a decent gain here on that running play. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. He's running out of time here. They trap him for a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held onto the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Makes a quick grab. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. They keep him off balance with a run. Solid game, moves the ball to the 37.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test. Escape, it's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. A quick throw to the right. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Could take it all the way. And that's a solid return after the interception. That has been in large part the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They'll run it here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Gonna run it. It's Peoples. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. The short completion of the tight end. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. The Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. To throw, it's Beck. That is broken up and incomplete.
Man, I love to see linebackers in today's game. They're physical enough to be able to be in the box and defend the run because that's their main primary job. But here you can see the athletic ability to be in man coverage and be able to make a play and knock the ball away.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Yeah, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Now they're running on the toss. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Looking to pass. It's Beck. The receiver makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. 1st down.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes 1st down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. The Hurricanes with 1st and 10 here. Looking for a receiver. Fires it to the wideout. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
And the Canes are in the red zone. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. To throw, it's Beck. Looking to the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Canes. The offense clicking now. They're building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
14, Ohio State, 0.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
On third down, he drops to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Back to pass. It's Beck. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. He make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Receiver makes the grab. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. The Canes hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal.
Here we go.
That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start.
False start on offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Ready?
The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Down, 55, weak.
It's a shotgun run call. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Miami. This air attack is still unstoppable.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talking about putting up points before halftime, and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. 2nd down after that previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Going to try to use his legs here. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Coral Gables, sign me up for another half. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable?
Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense comes to the line for 3rd down off the incompletion. Scanning the field. It's Beck. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, and another incompletion. The Hurricanes will bring their punt team on the field now. He'll call for the fair catch here. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And it's a bunch formation. Now the handoff. He's in the clear. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Peoples. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Getting set, here's 2nd down. He'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10. The Buckeyes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Great call here by the defensive coordinator, sending that linebacker on the blitz, and it works out for the sack. And I tell you, Miami linebacker play over the years, I would put up there with anybody in the country.
After a disastrous 1st down play, they're backed up on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Receiver makes the catch. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Ohio State, 7.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. The offense will take their first time out of the half. The talk strategy here. With some pre-snap eye candy. Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line. Center, guard, tackle, they seal the edge. I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that, and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
He's brought down out at the 46.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. To throw. It's back. Pass caught. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows you the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. He pulls in the catch. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain. Short completion. A third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on first and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on second and goal.
Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. Looking to pass. It's Beck. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Catch made over the middle. Tackled after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. And he drops back in the gun. Running out of time in the pocket. Escapes the pocket. And the offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. The sack sets up 2nd down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got an...
Looking deep down the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Finds his man, has the first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
That's reeled in. It's Tate. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Working clock with the ground game. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Canes are in the red zone. They mix it up with a run. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag.
Pass interference. Defense.
Defense will have to bounce back after that PI sets the offense up with a fresh set of downs. The Hurricanes looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score? Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Defense is coming after him. Here he goes. Slides to avoid the big hit. Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Important 2nd down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Important 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. Could be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. Looking downfield. It's Sayin. And it's caught across the middle. They bring him down, but not before gaining 1st down yardage to the 22. That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack. That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Thurman. And we're able to get him down. They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Motion now from the tight end. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Now, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times. Consistent pressure. Just dominating performance.
He's running out of time here. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the 1st down himself. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. And they quickly spike the football to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. It's now 2nd and goal.
No gain on first makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
And the PAT makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. So what an entertaining battle here today. But in the end, Kirk, the #1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye. And sometimes the pressure is just too much. And you make some mistakes that you don't normally do. And I think that's exactly what we saw today.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.